Yes.
Yes, General?
Did you need something?
Yes. I could use your help, actually. I heard about a murder that happened a few nights ago in the market. The guard believes an Aliani outcast pushed a merchant off the wall and took all his gold before fleeing the city. He was last spotted near the Howling Steps. I fear he may be heading for our village.
Why do you think a wanted murderer would head for your village?
Maybe he thinks he can hide in the steps? I don't really know. I don't understand the mind of a murderer, but someone like that is too dangerous to be allowed anywhere near the village.
How do they know it was murder? Were there witnesses?
Well, no one else was in the market when it happened, but someone passing by saw him flee. When they went to see what happened, they found the ransacked stall and the merchant's body down below.
Yeah, that's pretty incriminating. Okay, but why'd you need my help?
I want to track him down. I knew him. His name is Marungi. He became an outcast about 8 years ago, but not for any crime. He chose to leave.
Why?
He didn't agree with our isolation. He called my father a child sitting in the mud with his eyes and ears shut. But I remember he was kind and generous. That's what I don't understand. How does someone like that commit murder? Maybe it's as my father says. Once we give in to our vices, it spreads like rot, but I don't know. I want to understand.
Are you certain it was him?
The guard said the man had a tattoo on the right side of his face. It's him.
This is really bothering you, isn't it?
I've always thought maybe our laws were too harsh, but then this happens, and to me, it proves why we need them. At the very least, I want to help make it right.
I can't promise anything, but we'll look for him if we have time.
Thank you. Taking care of this will set my mind at ease.
Ah, General. I've been meaning to talk to you. Good work on the heist.
Probably one of the strangest things.
Aye, it was a good haul.
That's charitable. Keep it up.
General, come for a chat?
I'll be going.
So long. Ooh, let me at him.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
I didn't realize how much I missed this site.
That feeling of coming home never gets old.
Cheery place.
All right, let's look for that exile.
I'm listening.
Need something?
Huh. Interesting.
Royals and... Wait. I know you. My Armor's boy, right? What are you doing here?
I should ask you the same thing, Morangi. You think you can come crawling back to the Aliani after what you did?
So you know. Ancestors. I thought I'd have more time.
You don't deny it? Is this what the outside world has done to you?
Like father, like son. Your head is buried so deep in the steppes you could never understand.
Then tell me.
Who are you, anyway? And why is Kayawu with you?
General Arev, commander of the Wolf Guard. Kayawu is helping us to stop Sheok.
Is he now? Then perhaps there's more to him than I thought. I wasn't planning on killing anyone. I snuck into that merchant's stall to take his coin.
Thievery. Wonderful.
I knew this merchant locked up his coin in his stall every night. Foolish, but it was the perfect opportunity. No one was supposed to be there. But while I was picking the lock, he returned. We struggled, he pulled a knife, and then before I knew it, he had gone over the wall.
Accidental or not, you still caused his death.
You speak the truth.
But why were you stealing the gold in the first place? Your selfishness cost the life of another. You always said our isolation was wrong, that we didn't need our laws to be better than our baser instincts. But look where you are.
You think being able to say, I did nothing wrong, makes you a good person? The Aliani are living in a fantasy. Their peace is only possible because they refuse to do anything. But that's not peace. It's apathy. That illusion vanishes out here. I wasn't going to do nothing. I wasn't going to let my little girl die because I didn't have the coin to save her.
You have a daughter?
Yes. And she was sick. The ways of our people would have had me pray to the ancestors and nothing more. She was going to die without medicine. Medicine that I couldn't afford. So I stole the gold. You tell me what that makes me.
Where's your daughter now?
Safe with her mother. The coin got her the medicine she needed. You will never find them.
You split up so the soldiers would follow you, not them.
Yes. They will be safe and taken care of. And I will pay whatever price for it.
However noble your intentions, nothing will erase the fact that you killed that merchant.
Yes, I know. I'm not trying to excuse my actions. A life for a life. Kill me, outsider, and be done with it.
What?
I came out here to die. I won't rot in some prison.
No. You're an exile. You forfeited your right to these lands.
Kayawu, what is more important? Being right or being kind? You're with these outsiders? Why didn't you stay in the village?
This isn't about me.
No, of course not. Well, outsider?
Kayawu, what do you think we should do?
I I don't know. Truth be told, my head is clouded with storms. It's up to you, General.
You're free to go, but remember the Crown will always be after you. If you're caught, we won't protect you.
Really? You'd let me go?
The General has spoken. Just go.
Ancestors, bless you. And Kayavu, think about what I said.
Just get out of here.
Kyle, are you okay?
I need to think about things. Could we talk when we're back in Greykeep?
Sure. Let's go.
Ah, General. Thanks for checking in.
How are you doing?
Still thinking about what Morangi said.
What about it?
I don't know. But maybe he had a point. Am I so different from him? I told my father I wanted to be someone who actually did something. Maybe I was foolish.
You're not foolish. You left out of a desire to help people. That's called caring.
Morangi was trying to help someone he loved.
You're not him. Just because you started from the same motivation doesn't mean you'll end up the same. You control your actions.
You're probably right. Still, Morangi was pushed into his actions by desperation and fear. It makes me question whether he was right, that our belief about resisting our vices is just wishful thinking. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if I'm helping my people or betraying them.
Don't let him get to you. So long as you stay true to your beliefs, you aren't betraying anyone. The Aliani should be proud of everything you're doing for them.
Thanks. I don't know if anything is clearer to me, but I'm glad we talked. You really know how to help people.
Anytime.
Let's get back to it then.
Ah, General. Do you have a moment? I wanted to talk.
I can make time for you. What is it?
Well, I wanted your opinion on something. Catras, my brother. What do you make of him?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
I see. Here's what I find odd. I believe him. Yes, he tries to hide it behind his jokes, but his whole story about having realized his mistake and trying to repent, I think he's telling the truth. Catras has changed.
But why is that bothering you? Isn't that a good thing?
It is for our cause. But it has made me, well, question some of my beliefs. Catras had always been rebellious, even back in the communes when we were still children. If he hadn't been such an excellent warrior and a natural leader, the elders would have cast him out more than once. Bottom line, his betrayal of the realm, this mercenary group of his, the Deathmen, none of it surprised me, not in the least. Nor did the fact that he decided to ally himself with Lacane, a genocidal fanatic. He was born a pragmatist, and I was always convinced he'd die one. Yet here he is, putting his own life and the lives of his men on the line for a good cause.
Well, sometimes people change. I guess that's all there is to it.
What I'm wondering is, provided that such a change of heart is possible, how does one bring it about? Willpower and conscious thought? Resolutions?
Catras is right outside on King's Vantage. Why don't you just ask him yourself?
Thank you, but I'm not in the mood for a stupid quip. Also, we're not on the best of terms, as you may have noticed by now.
Good question. I guess change always starts in your head. All you need is the willpower to see it through. This is really bothering you, isn't it? May I ask why?
Just... never mind. Thanks for your time, General. I appreciate it. General.
No point postponing the inevitable any longer. Let's perform the ritual.
Okay.
As you enter the Hall of Justice, a queasy feeling arises in your stomach. Part nervousness, part premonition.
Good. I think I'm ready.
Then do it. Find the corrupted.
I will.
Tiara's breath. That energy. Wraith, can you see them?
I'm trying. Yes. Yes, there's one. That's her. That's the masked woman.
Where is she? Where are they hiding?
I'm still... Gnaws, claws. She's here, General. The masked woman is here.
What? What the?
No! No! She's draining! Ah!
Rich harvest. Deal with them.
Sleepers!
They're not getting away.
Get ready. Here we go.
I think we did it. It's over.
And the Jade Staff is gone.
But... no! How did she get into the keep? And what did she do?
That's a damn good question.
She redirected the energy from the ritual into the Horde of Souls. That's what she did. As to how she got in here, no idea. There are supposed to be protection runes that prevent people from teleporting in and out of the keep whenever they feel like it. There must be...
The Crescent! They've infiltrated the fortress!
Of course. To the Queen, quick!
As you reach King's Vantage, you find it in a state of chaos. 3 Wolfguard fight 2 sleepers under the pavilion, and a group of soldiers struggle with...
To the Queen! Quick!
Your Majesty.
They are dead.
Is that
Commander Reinhold.
the commander who led the caravan that got ambushed? He's behind this?
Behind what? Talk to me, General. What happened in the Hall of Justice?
A lot.
So the staff is destroyed? And we still do not know the identities or whereabouts of the corrupted?
Well, I saw something. But the memory is gone. We can only hope that it comes back.
Even if it does, the staff's energy filled the Horde of Souls to the brim. Whatever the Crescent is planning to do with it, they'll do it a lot sooner than expected.
And you let them in. You let the masked woman into Greykeep.
That's correct, Your Majesty. I did.
Why?
Do you really have to ask? Because you betrayed me first.
Betrayed? Wait. This is about the Golden Road incident? Because the Queen demoted you?
Demoted? You discarded me. I would have given my life for the crown, but you threw me away like an old pair of boots. And all because I messed up once and left that bloody caravan unguarded.
The Golden Road was not the first of your failures.
We all make mistakes. Except they earned some people in this room a position in the Wolf Guard, and others one in the gutter.
Aye, so tragic. In other words, an early pension was reason enough for you to sell us out to the Crescent.
I would have sold you out to a horde of the undead if they'd made me the same offer. I don't give a damn about the masked woman, the corrupted, or that stupid Jakku. I did this because I wanted to see this bloody fortress burn. And they were my best bet.
Unconscious. What now, Your Majesty? Correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems to me like we're well and truly done for.
Not yet. First of all, we need to take care of the attackers. Teleport runes don't reach that far, so the masked woman must still be nearby. Possibly at one of the Crescent's hideouts.
They might have set up camp near Greyfell. If so, we might still catch them.
Them and the Horde of Souls. Mobilize the guard as fast as you can, then head to the Golden Road. We will make sure all the assassins are dealt with in the meantime.
Understood. We won't fail you.
General, is there anything I can help you with?
Is Wraith ready to start the ritual?
Yes, I'm afraid so. He talked to me this morning.
You don't sound too eager.
Oh, it's just... I hope it works, that's all. Identifying the corrupted through some spiritualist ritual? Yeah, it sounds like a long shot. Either way, I will notify the Queen.
Will she be there?
That would be too dangerous. The staff's energy might backfire. I won't be there neither, but our thoughts will be with you. Good luck, General. We certainly need it.
Okay, here we go. No problem.
They are fools to challenge us.
Easy.
So it must be.
The air is still, and the sky a piercing blue. There's silence among the Wolfguard as you ride towards King's Crossing. Previously, the Crescent were a shrouded threat, silhouettes moving in the dark. Now, they've stepped out from the shadows and taken the fight to your home.
General, thank the Guardians you're here. What about the Queen? Is she safe?
She's safe and we found the traitor. What's the situation? Any sign of the Crescent?
Any sign? They're everywhere. We haven't found their lair yet, but it can't be far. The forests are dense, but we know them, and they don't. The only problem, the crossing is enormous. We need to gain ground and expand fast before the Crescent gets too powerful. Speaking of power, I'm worried about the locals. Chances are they'll try to siphon them. There are 3 places in particular which I think they will target. Lando, a small village, King's Crossing's trading post, and the big fishery down by the river. We also noticed some of their portals showing up all over the forest. So we have to be on the lookout. My guess is that they're using them and the siphon they spawned to cover their retreat. The bridge up north that collapsed during the Purity Wars might be worth looking into to give us more attack routes. But we need to fix it before we can use it. Yeah, and that's about it. I don't need to tell you that we should expect heavy attacks. You learned that lesson in the Loranian swamp.
Then we better be fast. If the masked woman gets away with the hoard of souls filled to the brim, we're screwed.
Your words and Tiara's ears.
I'm seizing command. Let's teach the Crescent a lesson they won't forget.
What do you want?
What's this?
Let's be quick!
Interesting.
Building completed. I'm a mercenary, not a laborer.
Building completed. Commander, we need to stock up on stone.
So, what's the plan?
Lead on then.
This will be a masterpiece. All right then, let's get to it.
Building completed.
What do you fancy?
Building completed.
Just give the word. All right, give me a second.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
What do you need?
That way?
Are you sure?
What is it?
After you.
This
Kill
is
the
it.
Vector!
Our presence here will not go unnoticed.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Go ahead.
Building completed.
Oh, miss me.
More siphoned.
Blazes. To think these used to be humans and elves.
Portal! Look out!
The masked woman must have conjured them to disrupt our troops.
We won't give her a chance to. Let's close that bloody thing.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Yes?
What is it?
Sure.
What do we have here?
Take it out.
Here goes nothing.
I still can't believe the commander betrayed us.
Never underestimate a man whose pride has been hurt. But I get it, you know? He messed up, yes, but demoting him for it was a little too drastic. Why not?
Building completed. Building completed. Building completed.
Well then. Will only take a second. Chop chop, man. Let's get to work. Will only take a second.
We need to gather more wood, Commander. Building completed. Building completed. Building completed.
All right, then, let's get...
We need to gather more wood, Commander.
Chop, man. Let's get to work. That should work. So much to do, so little time.
Building completed.
This will be a masterpiece. It'll only take a second. So much to do, so little time. Chop. All right, then, let's get to it. Well, then. This will be a masterpiece. That should work.
Building completed. Building completed. Our smiths need more iron.
So much to do.
Building completed.
This will be a masterpiece.
Yes?
That should work.
Out of the way.
We're being attacked!
Right. What do you fancy?
Yes, I'm on it.
Tiara's tits, that's one hell of a portal.
We need to close it before even thinking about expanding here. Quick!
You got it.
Yes?
One step closer to victory.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Alright then, let's get to it.
Hmm?
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
Make it good.
This way.
Sounds like a
Building
plan.
completed.
There. That's the Crescent's hideout.
Let's hit them hard.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready.
This.
Take them out!
We're being attacked!
Sure.
Over here.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
We need to distill more aria. There's hardly anything left.